What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Downtown Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Tuesday, January 23rd, 2018, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. The cast of 3 Billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri, This Is Us and Veep were honored at the Screen Actors Guild Awards ceremony in Los Angeles Sunday night. They won the prizes for Best Ensemble in the Film, Drama Series, and Comedy Series, respectively. 3 Billboards co-star Frances McDormand and Sam Rockwell also earned the accolade for Best Actress and Best Supporting Actor in a Film. Gary Oldman went home with the Best Actor in a Film statuette for The Darkest Hour, and Allison Janney scored the award for I, Tonya. In television categories, Claire Foy was named Best Actress in a Drama Series for The Crown, and Shirley Kane Brown won for Best Actor in a Drama Series for This Is Us. Veep leading lady Julia Louis-Dreyfus was also deemed Best Actress in a Comedy Series, and William H. Macy picked up the prize for Best Actor in a Comedy Series for Shameless. Big Little Lies castmates Alexander Skarsgård and Nicole Kidman won for Best Actor and Actress in a TV movie or miniseries. Kristen Bell hosted the SAG Awards ceremony, which was simulcast on TBS and TNT. Morgan Freeman was also presented with the Lifetime Achievement Award. Alicia Vikander brings iconic video game character Lara Croft to life in a new trailer for Warner Bros.' upcoming reboot of Tomb Raider. The clip released Sunday features Vikander in a number of precarious situations, including having to make it off a sinking boat, surviving a booby-trapped temple, and falling into a raging river. As Lara Croft is seen encountering a group of dangerous mercenaries, Vikander is seen fighting back in classic Tomb Raider fashion by using a bow and arrow and then later choosing to arm herself with a set of dual pistols. The synopsis reads, Lara Croft, the fiercely independent daughter of a missing adventurer, must push herself beyond her limits when she finds herself on the island where her father disappeared. Tomb Raider, directed by Roar Oktog, also stars Walton Goggins and Daniel Wu. The film is set to arrive in theaters on March 16th. In an Instagram video on Saturday, actress and comedian Monique asked her fans to boycott Netflix for, quote, gender bias and color bias after the streaming service allegedly offered her far less money than other top comedians for a comedy special. Monique said in the video, I was offered a $500,000 deal last week to do a comedy special. However, Amy Schumer was offered $11 million, Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle $20 million. Schumer reportedly renegotiated her Netflix deal and earned $13 million. Monique says, I shouldn't get what the men are getting because they're legends, but I should get more. When we asked Netflix to explain the difference, why the money was so different, they said, well, we believe that that's what Monique will bring. We said, what about my resume? They said, we don't go off the resumes. The Academy Award-winning actors continued. Then we asked them, what was it about Amy Schumer? And they said, well, she sold out Madison Square Garden twice, and she had a big movie over this summer. Is that not Amy Schumer's resume? And then Netflix says, by the way, we believe Monique is a legend too. Why shouldn't I get what the legends are getting? After Monique called out Netflix on Instagram, Wanda Sykes said on Twitter that she had a similar experience with the streaming service. Sykes wrote, Monique, thank you for speaking out. Netflix offered me less than half of your $500,000. I was offended but found another home. #epics, referencing to the network that produced her 2016 special. Monique then took to Instagram again to bolster her case. She says, how is it that Wanda Sykes and Monique together, these two black women who have 50 plus years in the comedy game, be offered $750,000 between the both of us, and Amy Schumer gets $13 million. Monique's criticism of Netflix comes at a time when pay disparity between men and women in the entertainment business is being scrutinized. It also comes at the beginning of the year in which Netflix says it plans to spend $8 billion to create new content. Britain's Princess Eugenie is engaged to Jack Brooksbank after several years of dating, Buckingham Palace announced Monday. Eugenie is the younger daughter of the Duke and Duchess of York, Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson. She is the cousin of Prince William and Prince Harry and is eighth in the line of succession to the British throne. The official Twitter account for the royal family said, the Duke and Duchess of York are delighted to announce the engagement of Princess Eugenie to Mr. Jack Brooksbank. The announcement said Eugenie and Brooksbank became engaged earlier in January in Nicaragua. The couple's wedding will take place in the fall at St. George's Chapel in Windsor, the same location where Harry will wed his fiancée Meghan Markle. Eugenie has already picked out a dress and had a fitting at Kensington Palace, Entertainment Tonight reported, citing a source. Newlyweds Jason Clarke and Cecile Breccia are expecting a second son. The E! News confirmed that the 48-year-old Australian actor and Breccia, a French actress, are expecting again after quietly tying the knot. Clarke kept an arm around a visibly pregnant Breccia as they attended the 2018 Screen Actors Guild Awards on Sunday. The actress showed off her baby bump in a form-fitting lace gown with a plunging neckline. People reported Clarke and Breccia already share a 3-year-old son. Clarke's movie Mudbound was nominated for Outstanding Performance by a cast in a motion picture at the awards show, but lost to 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri. The actor said of Mudbound in an interview with E! News on the red carpet, Dee Reeds directed an amazing film with an eclectic class. The Mudbound is based on the Hillary Jordan novel of the same name. The film co-stars Casey Mulligan, Jason Mitchell, and Mary J. Blige, and opened in theaters in November. Chrissy Teigen is giving fans a glimpse of her twin humans, husband John Legend and daughter Luna. The 32-year-old model shared a cute picture of Legend and 21-month-old Luna with her 9.6 million Twitter followers Sunday. The snapshot shows Legend holding Luna with his head directly over the toddlers. Dad and daughter both smiles as they pose for the camera. Teigen captioned the photo, "Look at these twin humans," which received over 247,000 likes. Teigen and Legend welcomed Luna in April 2016 and announced in November that they're expecting their second child. The model posted a new photo of her baby bump Saturday that was recently taken during a recent girls' trip. She wrote, "Girls Weekend, Quaker Hills, New York, 2018. Teigen's caption led fans to speculate that the star is expecting another daughter. She said in an interview with E! News last week that Legend asked her to keep their second child's sex a secret. She said, "We knew when we put the embryo in, but John was like, make sure you don't say it. Let's have one thing for us," the model, who is expecting via fertilization. She added, "Of course, I'm probably going to end up saying it, but I just going to do this favor for him for as long as I can." Steve-O says he is happy to be engaged with girlfriend Lux Wright. The 43-year-old actor and television personality born Stephen Glover announced in an Instagram post Sunday that Wright said yes after he proposed in front of their family and friends. Steve-O captioned a slideshow of photos, which included a photo of Wright's ring last night in front of a bunch of my jackass buddies, my closest friends, my dad, and my sister. She said yes. He added, "I planned that for more than 6 months, and I'm so happy. I can't wait for all of you to see it. #gnarly at Lux a lot." Wright said in a post on her own account that she can't wait to marry the Jackass star. She wrote, "Last night was absolutely the best. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you at Steve-O. #yes, #duh." Steve-O was previously wed to Candy Jane Tucker and to Brittany McGraw. He told TMZ he popped the question to Wright while filming a comedy special Saturday night in Denver, Colorado. The star said, "I felt like this comedy special is legitimately worth millions of dollars. I want to sell it for say millions and take the money and open up an animal sanctuary. I would like for us to get married at our animal sanctuary." Steve-O came to fame on the MTV series Jackass and subsequently appeared in the Jackass movies. He is also known for Wild Boys, Dancing with the Stars, and Killer Karaoke. Goldie Hawn and daughter Kate Hudson have taught each other a lot. The 72-year-old actress and Hudson, who's 38, discussed their bond in an interview Sunday with E! News while attending the 2018 Screen Actors Guild Award in Los Angeles. Hudson, who wore a pink Valentino gown with heart-shaped polka dots, said, "I feel lucky, blessed that I have a role model that I can call mom." She added, "I have a lot of fight in me by nature. I think one of the things that my mom has taught me is to find compassion in everything I do. Kindness and that family is everything." Hawn shares Hudson with 41-year-old Oliver Hudson with Bill Hudson and 31-year-old Wyatt Russell with Kurt Russell. She joked she learned absolutely nothing from Hudson, but before praising her daughter. The actress said, "We've learned a lot from each other. We just listen. The problem is that as parents, we think we're supposed to know everything, but if you listen to your child, they will tell you things, and every child is different." She added, "Kate has taught me a lot. She is in many ways tougher than I was with the kids. I think I wanted everyone to be happy all the time. At the same time, she is extremely truthful. I think it's vitally important to take the truth as much as you don't want it." Hawn and Hudson presented an award together for the first time at the ceremony, giving Best Ensemble in a Drama Series to the cast of This Is Us. Hudson celebrated the moment with her mom on Instagram. She captioned a backstage photo with Hawn. First time on a stage with my mama. Hashtag love my mama. Hashtag backstage at official Goldie Hawn. Olivia Munn reached out to Anna Faris following reports she's dating Chris Pratt. The 37-year-old actress slammed the rumors in a series of posts Sunday on Instagram stories before sharing a screenshot of a text conversation she had with Faris, who split from Pratt in August. Munn wrote of reports Faris was furious about the pair supposedly dating. 1, not every woman is scorned and upset after a breakup. 2, not every woman is furious at another woman for dating her ex. She added 3, so even if I was dating at Pratt, some tabloids got me and Anna Faris all wrong. 4, women respect and love each other a lot more than some people like to think. Munn poked fun at what her couple name with Pratt would be, suggesting Corlivia and Prune, before posting a photo of her exchange with Faris. She said, so, I would never respond to such random tabloid stories, but since we know each other, I want to reach out to tell you personally, to tell you the truth about me and Chris dating has zero truth. I'm sure you already know it's not true, or maybe you don't care either way, but I just wanted to reach out personally to tell you it's not true. Faris responded, hi, oh my God, this town is so fucking crazy. You're so sweet to text. I love you. Having said that, if you were my new sister-in-law, I would be thrilled. Let us please catch up soon. Munn split up from her boyfriend, Green Bay Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers, in April, while Faris and Pratt officially filed for divorce in December. Faris and Pratt share 5-year-old son, Jack. Abby Lee Miller is setting the record straight in her first post from prison. The 51-year-old television personality addressed rumors about her behavior and release date Sunday after entering a federal correctional institution in July for fraud. Miller captioned a photo from prison. My world flipped upside down when I had to enter prison. I did so with grace. The stories you read about me being a princess are untrue. She added, I have made friends with both inmates and staff. I tried to better myself, participated in anything offered to me, and I am a better person for this experience. Miller also discussed reports she will be released in February after serving half of her 1-year sentence. She says all the press stories and speculations are not entirely correct. However, I'm feeling hopeful, but no dates have been confirmed at this time. Miller reported to the Victorville, California prison July 12 to begin a 366-day sentence. She said in her post that she's, quote, ready to turn over a new leaf after pleading guilty to bankruptcy fraud in July 2016. The star wrote, sometimes in life you make mistakes. I trust the wrong people and didn't pay attention to things I should have. I'm more than sorry for the mistakes that I've made. She also added on the photo, I'm feeling great and ready to turn over a new leaf. Thank you so much to everyone for supporting, especially my nearest and dearest. I love you all, and yes, this is me in prison. Miller came to fame on the Lifetime series Dance Moms. Minnie Mouse was honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame on Monday, 4 decades after her male counterpart, Mickey Mouse. Walt Disney Company CEO Bob Iger and recording artist Katy Perry delivered brief remarks about Minnie as her star was unveiled, and Laurent Gobler, the president and CEO of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, named January 22nd Minnie Mouse Day in Hollywood. Minnie said, I'm so grateful. I want to thank all my friends from around the world. And Mickey, I'm so happy you're here to share this wonderful day with me. This is really the best day ever. Minnie debuted alongside Mickey in the 1928 film Steamboat Willie and has since appeared in more than 70 films, according to Iger. Mickey became the first cartoon character to receive a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Steamboat Willie in 1978. He was followed by other Disney characters such as Donald Duck, Tickle Bell, Winnie the Pooh, Snow White, and Kermit the Frog. Known for her trademark polka dot dress, Minnie's ceremony was held on National Polka Dot Day. Perry dressed in her own polka dot dress, saying Minnie has always served as the highlight of her visits to Disney Park. She said, it's always so comforting to see her face. Seeing Minnie is like returning home. It is a special skill to bring joy to so many, and she does it with an effortless bat of a lash. Animator Rob DeLuca described working on Minnie Mouse cartoons as love at first drawing. He said her personality almost draws itself. Her graceful and feminine nature helps guide her animation. It lends itself to dancer-like posing and acting, and her simplicity allows an ease of connection with the audience in any part she's given. Iger also commended Minnie for her coupling with a strong and fearless personality with her caring nature. He said, Minnie can hold her own in any situation. She bopped more than one bully on the head and comes to Mickey's rescue quite a few times. Google celebrated filmmaking legend Sergei Eisenstein on what would have been his 120th birthday with a new Doodle. Google's homepage featured an illustration of the director looking through film strips that contain moving images inside. Eisenstein, known for directing groundbreaking films including Battleship, Potemkin Strike, and The General Line, was a pioneer in the theory and execution of the montage. Google said, known as the father of montage, the film technique of editing a fast-paced sequence of short shots to transcend time or suggest thematic juxtapositions, Eisenstein deployed arresting images in sequences of psychological precision. The company continued, his films were also revolutionary in another sense, as he often depicted the struggle of the downtrodden workers against the ruling class. Eisenstein referred to the montage as the nerve of cinema and believed that a collage of shots could be used to manipulate emotions and create film metaphors, CNET reported. Eisenstein died in 1948 of a heart attack at the age of 50. Hall & Oates is joining forces with Train for a co-headlining North American summer tour. The tour, which marks the first time Hall & Oates will tour together with the fellow award-winning hitmaker, is set to begin May 1st at the Golden One Center in Sacramento before wrapping up August 11th at the Key Arena in Seattle. The trek will also include stops in cities such as Chicago, Philadelphia, Toronto, New York, Nashville, and Los Angeles, among others. Tickets go on sale for the general public starting on January 29th at 10 a.m. local time through Live Nation. Hall said in the statement, Daryl Hall, "This is going to be a tour filled with fun as well as great music. I love Train and have a close relationship with Pat Monahan, going back to our Live from Daryl's House show together." Oates added, "Looking forward to doing an amazing tour with our buddies from Train and seeing all of our fans around the country in 2018. Monahan says, "I've known Daryl Hall and John Oates for a few years now, and after being their fan my entire life, we now get to tour with them and spend time with legends in the world of music. This will be a career highlight for all of us in Train and a show that you won't want to miss." South Korean girl group Twice has another music video passing 100 million views Sunday on YouTube. Twice achieved the milestone with its music video for Heart Shaker, marking the 7th time the K-pop stars have reached over 100 million views on the site. Knock Knock, Signal, and Likey are among Twice's other music videos to reach 100 million views mark. The girl group have also passed 200 million views with Cheer Up, Like Ooh Ah, and TT. Twice celebrated the success of Heartshaker in a tweet Sunday. The group wrote, "Twice, Heartshaker, MV, 100 million views once twice, hashtag Twice, hashtag Heartshaker." Heartshaker appears on Twice's most recent release, the holiday-themed album Merry and Happy, which debuted in December. The album is a reissue of the group's first studio album, Twice-A-Gram. Kendrick Lamar is teaming up with members from his Top Dog Entertainment label, including SZA and ScHoolboy Q, for an upcoming tour. Titled TDE, the Championship Tour, the trek will also feature Top Dog Entertainment artists such as J-Rock, Absol, Sir Skywalker, Lance Skywalker, and more than have yet to be announced. The tour is set to begin May 4th at the Rogers Arena in Vancouver before wrapping up June 16th at the KeyBank Pavilion in Pittsburgh. Tickets go on sale to the general public starting January 26th at 12 p.m. local time through Ticketmaster. Pre-sale will take place between January 23rd at 10 a.m. local time to January 25th at 12 p.m. local time for American Express card members. Top Dog Entertainment was founded in 2004 by CEO Anthony Top Dog Tiff. The label rose to fame alongside Lamar's career. Lamar and SZA recently collaborated on Black Panther's track All the Stars. Lamar and Thrift produced and curated the soundtrack for the upcoming Marvel epic. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1976, singer, actor, athlete, and activist Paul Robeson dies. The singer, actor, athlete, and activist Paul Robeson died at the age of 79 on this date in 1976. Robeson's physical strength, size, and grace made him one of the elite sports figures of his generation, but his stature in other fields, music, theater, politics, human rights, eventually overshadowed his athletic greatness. On stage and screen, his unique voice earned him universal artistic acclaim, but when he raised it in support of civil rights and social justice, his voice often aroused violent controversy. Paulie Roy Bustell Robeson was born in Princeton, New Jersey on April 9, 1898, the son of a father born into slavery, and a mother raised as a vocal abolitionist. Robeson's academic and athletic achievements earned him a scholarship to Rutgers University in 1915, where he became not only a four-sport letterman and a two-time All-American football star, but a member of Phi Beta Kappa and a class valedictorian, all this while being only the third African-American student in school history. Robeson moved to Harlem after graduation, where he worked his way through Columbia University Law School as an actor and professional football player. By 1923, Robeson has passed the New York bar and earned critical raves on the London and Broadway stage. The lure of a promising career in law proved less compelling for Robeson than a career in the theater. Over the next 20 years, Robeson established himself as one of the most important musical and dramatic performers of his day. The role of Joe and the song Old Man River in Showboat were written for Robeson's famous bass voice. Robeson originated the title role in Eugene O'Neill's The Emperor Jones and became the first African-American to play Othello on Broadway. By the late 1940s, Robeson's international artistic reputation was well established, but it was rivaled by his reputation as a political activist. Racism generally and the horrors of racial lynching particularly were Robeson's greatest concerns. If his outspoken views on segregation didn't win him enough enemies in the United States, he openly leftist leanings certainly did. Robeson traveled repeatedly to the Soviet Union beginning in the 1930s, a history that led to the unconstitutional seizure of his passport and to his blacklisting following an appearance before Joseph McCarthy's House Un-American Activities Committee in 1950. When asked during the hearings why he did not simply move to the USSR, Robeson offered a typical powerful response: because my father was a slave and my people died to build this country, and I'm going to stay right here and have a part of it just like you. Also on this date in 1983, the A-Team debuts on NBC. In the pilot episode of the NBC television series The A-Team, which aired on this date in 1983, the go-getting newspaper reporter Amy Allen, played by Melinda Culia, seeks the help of a mysterious group of Vietnam veterans turned soldiers for hire to find her missing colleague in Mexico. An elite commando unit in Vietnam, the so-called A-Team, was wrongfully imprisoned by the Army. They escaped and began working as mercenaries, doing whatever needed to be done for their various clients while consistently eluding the fanatic Army officers sent to catch them. The A-Team went on to become a huge hit and make a star of the then little-known actor Mr. T. Produced by Stephen Cannell and first envisioned by Brandon Tartikoff, NBC's president, as a volatile combination between films such as The Dirty Dozen, The Magnificent Seven, and The Road Warrior, and TV programs such as Hill Street Blues, the A-Team became a bona fide phenomenon during its 5-year run. Despite its late entry to the 1982-1983 ratings season, the A-Team was on its way to a number one ranking by season's end, and also topped the list of the most violent shows on television, compiled that year by the National Coalition of Television Violence. George Peppard, who memorably starred opposite Audrey Hepburn in Breakfast and Tiffany's in 1961, played the A-Team's leader, John Hannibal Smith. He called his A-Team role probably the best part I've had in my career. The show also featured Dirk Benedict as Templeton Faceman Peck and Dwight Schultz as H.M. Hallie Mad Murdoch. But its breakout star was the Mohawk Beddick, Mr. T, born Lawrence Trudeau in a tough Chicago neighborhood. Mr. T got into show business after winning a contest as the world's toughest bouncer. He was spied by Sylvester Stallone, who cast him as a boxer in Rocky III. As a sultry A-Team mercenary B.A. Bad at Baracus, Mr. T uttered some of the show's most memorable catchphrases, including "You better watch out, sucker" and "Pity the fool." Campy and outrageously violent, the A-Team was particularly popular among children and teenagers with male audiences. Over the years, the show's producers experimented with adding a woman to the mix, including Clue's Amy Allen and Marla Heasley as Tawna Baker, and Tia Carrere, who later starred in Wayne's World as a Vietnam War orphan, meant to provide a link to the soldier's past, but these stunts were relatively short, and the team's testosterone-heavy vibe remained intact. By its fourth season, the show's popularity was waning due particularly to its formulaic nature and particularly to the growing trending towards family-friendly success that was being driven by the success of The Cosby Show. In the spring of 1986, Cosby-inspired shows such as Who's the Boss and Growing Pains on ABC were beating the A-Team handily in the ratings each week. 18 producers tried different tricks to win audiences over, including one episode centered on the popular game show Wheel of Fortune and various guest appearances by such prominent personalities as the pop star Boy George, the professional wrestler Hulk Hogan, and the Chicago Bears defense lineman Refrigerator Perry. The show hung on into a fifth season, but aired only 13 episodes, ending unceremoniously in March of 1987. And that was your entertainment report for Tuesday, January 23rd, 2018. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.